Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I have to persuade you, power. I am here. No, wait, this is not one of your speeches. I am here today to persuade you to listen to your heart, to not have any regrets in life. I recently came across this article on the internet that talked about people having regrets on their deathbed. And it was really sad, and it really changed the way I thought about life, honestly. Because none of it was about, hey, I'm so sad I didn't get a degree. Hey, I'm so sad, I failed my math test. Hey, I'm so sad, I didn't ask my teachers what the answer to that question. None of the ridiculous stuff. Or, I'm sad that I didn't get that job. It was all about, I'm sad that I didn't listen to my heart. I regret that I didn't go on this trip. I regret that I didn't ask that girl out. And it gave me a new perspective. So here we are sitting in a classroom at SIM. We're in search for a degree. We're here to get our education. And we're all working towards a life that we want to have when we grow up. I'll tell you about mine. I'll tell you about the life that I wanted to have. So I walk out of this huge building, this really tall building on Wall Street, and I'm dressed in the fanciest suit, the fanciest pair of heels. And there's my husband waiting for me, and he looks like Tom Cruise. And I walk up to him, and we hug, and he takes me home, and the home is so well done. It's beautiful, it's massive, the lighting's perfect, the furniture is just right, the wooden work is just wow. And our kids come up to us and whatnot, and we share how our day was. And we go to sleep with a smile on our faces, have good food, and we're happy and we're satisfied. Now that is something that has been told to me. This is something that society has been telling me to do for so long. These ideas, these expectations, they're not mine. They're people around me. Because the definition of happiness, according to what society tells us, is this. You get an education, you get a good job, you have money, you have kids, you settle down, and have your retirement plans and homes in place, you have insurance, you're safe, you're sound, and you don't have to worry about anything. That is the definition of happiness as most of us see it, as my parents see it, as my relatives see it. And I think I've been forced to look at happiness that way. Now, over the last few years, I've had the chance to meet a lot of people from all of the ways, and that, along with the article, it's given me a new perspective towards life. This is not how I want my life to be. This is not happiness for me. What makes me happy is spontaneity, risks, meeting new people, finding about how they think about life, learning new languages, and going to new places. So I'll tell you what I want to do, what is my new and very gutsy definition of happiness. So I walk out of a plane to a strange land that I've never been to before. I've not read about it. I don't know anyone in the place, and I just go explore. I put my bag in a hostel, work for money, and I don't mean like work in a bank or anything, like work in a restaurant, serve people food, do the dishes, do some farming, get money, and spend it on the things that I want to do. Spend it on things like, parasailing or something that's spontaneous, something that has risks, something that gives me real happiness. I want to go run on the beach. I want to get a dog. I want to get a new boyfriend from an entirely new country, and find out about how he's led his life for so long, what gives him happiness. Find out more about other people, because people have so many stories to tell. And I think when we're in our own little world, we kind of tend to ignore that. And We're missing out on so much, so much knowledge, so much learning, so much fun. So today, why I call this speech regrets was because I want you guys to look at life the way you want to look at it. Don't let anyone else tell you how you should lead your life. Don't let anyone else persuade you to lead life in the way it's been done for so long. Like, for example, your parents, your relatives, they come from a different era, right? You're here to do your own thing, because in the end, it doesn't matter if they're happy, it's about your happiness. Don't have regrets on your deathbed. That's the saddest thing ever. So today when you walk out of this room, walk out with an open mind. Walk out and say to yourself that this is my life. I'm going to take it one day at a time, and I'm going to be spontaneous, and I'm going to enjoy life to its fullest. What X person says, what Y person says does not matter. It's my voice, and it's my life.